Okay, we're at the top. Ubi Aeneas Finam Decendi Facet. And Griffin.
Okay, just go.
Yeah.
Okay. When Aeneas ends the speaking.
Good. That's exactly right. May I, however, point out a more
Not
literal
close.
translation? When Aeneas makes,
Oh,
right? Do
okay.
you see it? When Aeneas makes
Yeah, Faki.
an end
To
of speaking.
Yeah.
You see the of speaking?
I missed the Faki.
Okay, good. No, hold on, guys. You don't have to translate it that way. You don't have to say when Aeneas makes an end of speaking.
I said had to finish speaking.
Yeah, you can make nice English out of it. However, on a quiz, if I asked you, what case is this? Decendi. What case is that? Decendum, let's say, decendum, decendi, genitive of an end of speaking. And what's the object of the sentence here? Where's the accusative? Finam. Yes? So, fine, please, by all means, make nice English. But make sure you understand how the elements of the sentence work. Okay, keep going, Griffin. Very good.
All sit silently.
Excellent. All sit silently. The Latin actually has an adjective here. All sit silent. But we'll better off translating later. Good.
And,
At last?
At last, Dido sends home the guests.
Yeah, sends home, dismisses the guest. Excellent. Let me just make sure everybody is following. Guest is the object here. Good. Now you have to make a choice when you're speaking English whether you can use the Latin pronunciation Dido or the English pronunciation Dido. Maybe you're better off sticking with English. Okay?
Soon all are asleep.
Excellent. Good job. Nice.
But Dido,
Non potes is the main verb, and it's followed by a complementary infinitive. So non potes domire.
but Dido does not sleep.
That's what it means. Well, let's make sure we follow the words exactly.
Right.
Dido non potest. Dido is not able
Not able to sleep.
to sleep. Good. Per totum noctam, that's just a prepositional phrase. Here is the main sentence. Aeneas
Okay.
et labores trianorum in animo. Here's the one. Actually, let me erase that highlight. Here is the whole sentence. Yeah. Now hold on. Let me show you what I mean. Look, this is a prepositional phrase. That's not like the main sentence. These are a bunch of accusatives, aren't they? Aeneas and the labors of the Trojans. Another prepositional phrase. In animo. It's really the main part of the sentence, just one word. Woe which. She turns over. Right? There are no nominatives. There's no subject in the sentence. I have to say she turns over. She turns over. So go ahead. What does it say?
Through the whole night she turns over in her mind the Trojan, Aeneas and the Trojans.
Oh, good job. Nice. Do we say it? Now, Rachel, what would be a nice way to say that in English?
She turns it over, like she turns.
Oh, you actually like that
I
one.
like that
Good
one.
way. Okay, fine. You could have said the whole night she thinks about Aeneas and the labor of the Trojans. You could have said that. It's fine. But just make sure you understand how the sentence works. Griffin, excellent. Outrageously good. Okay, we're back in second paragraph.
After their labors so great, Aeneas and the Trojans are very tired. They decide to
Can
stay.
we go slow to make sure everybody heard it? Repeat it. Repeat your whole sentence. Just
After their labors so great,
yes.
Aeneas.
After such great labors, good.
Aeneas and the Trojans are very tired.
Good job.
They decide.
Stop. Perfect. Good job. Does everybody else see it? Did you see what she did? That's really not the Latin syntax. Latin syntax is something else. Eis placet. It is pleasing to them. Rachel nicely decided not to say that and said, they decide. Awesome. Good job. They
decide to stay and rest in Libya.
Good. They decide two infinitives, to remain and to rest. Excellent.
Meanwhile, Dido
Uh-huh.
is beginning to love Aeneas.
Excellent. Ooh, remember, Aeneas has a little help here. Who's his mommy?
Venus.
Venus. So Venus helps Dido fall in love with Aeneas. Dido is a really, truly tragic figure. You should read the Aeneid. Really, she starts off strong and brave and doing everything right. But of course, like many people from these stories in antiquity, she falls prey to the machinations of the gods. Or maybe fate, too, because the Romans
like
fated to come out on top.
Kind of like Medea.
Like many, many figures in ancient literature. But Dido is especially tragic. But yeah, so Dido's mommy is Venus.
Aeneas's mommy.
I'm sorry, Aeneas's mommy is Venus. So that's why she's falling so badly in love. She sent her boy Cupid, Aeneas's half-brother, to make her fall madly in love. Yes? After such great labors, Rachel said after labors
So great.
so great. Okay, hold on. May I ask us to convene? If you guys have questions, please, by all means, ask them. Rachel is, otherwise Rachel will continue. Did you guys have a question about? Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay. Go ahead, Rachel.
She is always watching Aeneas. She even hears and sees Aeneas when he is away.
Nice. Were you all able to do that? Or do you see what she did, what Rachel did? Yes? She did not translate it literally. She turned it into a little relative clause in English, which is a really nice way to deal with it. Say it one more time.
She even hears and sees Aeneas when he is away.
Do you guys see it? Absentem audet et videt. Good. I'm not going to say anything else because that was a really nice translation.
And Aeneas does not despise Dido's love.
Yes, nor does Aeneas despise or spurn Aeneas's love. He goes along with the Dido in the story is going to think she's married to him. The assumption here is, I guess you might call it a common law marriage. The assumption is that Dido is under is that they're married. Aeneas goes along with it. He'll later deny it and say, I didn't know we were married. But he's going along with the whole thing. He's sometimes a hard figure for us to relate to, because we forget that he's burdened with responsibility, with duty. Right? He's going to have to dump her eventually. Okay.
Through the whole winter, he stays in Libya and helps Dido while he builds the new city.
Yes. Oh, there's a great line from the Aeneid. When Mercury comes down to chastise him, I don't know if you get it in this passage, he says, I'm sure your Carthaginian wife likes it that you're building a city for her. That is such a great put down. I'm sure your Carthaginian wife likes it that you're building a city for her. How
It's
awesome
not
is
in
that?
there.
No, yeah, this is such a succinct version. They can't put. I'm sorry.
How does that like an insult?
The implication is that he's what's the English word? Uxorious. He's overly beholden to his wife in this case, not really his wife.
All right, do I leave the hot
Am I
seat?
allowed to say uxorious on YouTube?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad word.
Nice. Good job. Excellent. Again, very good. Okay, I'm going to try to interject less to speed us along.
But king of the gods, Jupiter watches Aeneas from the heavens.
Good. But I'll ask you to go slowly so everybody can follow.
Okay. But king of the
Maybe
gods.
maybe repeat it. You go ahead.
But king of the gods, Jupiter watches Aeneas down from the heavens, lingering in Libya.
Yeah, watches Aeneas from the heavens, in heaven, from heaven. He watches Aeneas lingering, idling. Maybe we would say who. He watches Aeneas, who is idling in Libya. Libya is one of the many words for Northern African Roman ways to refer to North Africa. Carthage, Libya, Africa, any of those really refer to the general area of Carthage.
He is angry because Aeneas, forgetful of his destiny.
Well, that's a good phrase to know. Forgetful of his destiny. Yes.
Waits there. Mercury, messenger of the gods, or he calls Mercury, messenger of the gods, and says,
Just a half a second, guys. Shh, please.
he calls Mercury, messenger of the gods, and says,
Now, hold on. Let's make sure everybody's looking, please, guys. E. Did you all get it? Let's see what Colin says.
Go now, Mercury, fly
Yeah.
to Libya.
A command. Do we all see it? E. Go.
Order Aeneas at once to sail to Italy.
Excellent. More commands. Yes. Fly. Another command. Order. Another command. And that happens to be followed by a complementary infinitive. Now we got it. Okay. Excellent. Good job. Okay. Last. Yes. Mercurius.
Is that a name?
Yeah, Mercurius, Mercury, we'll say in English. Here, guys, hold on, let's settle down. That's the main sentence, isn't it? Mercury prepares, hold on, and then we have an infinitive, to carry out. And then, look at this, the commands, right?
Of his
And
father.
don't forget that this is genitive. That is a very likely sentence to show up on the quiz because look at all the different cases and whatnot we have here. So let's see, first if Jabari can do it, and then make sure you understand how the words fit together too. So go ahead.
Mercury prepares to carry out the orders of his father.
Good job. Here's another quiz question. What case and number is imperia? First question, what's a terrible answer? Not in a singular. That would make it the subject, yes? This is not the subject. Listen to Jabari's translation.
Mercury prepares to carry out the plans of his father.
Carry out the plans. So what case and number is it actually?
Accusative plural.
The imperia is accusative plural. Patris is definite. Yes. Could you guys please, it's very distracting if you're carrying on a conversation like that. Please ask if you have any questions or interject if you have any comments. Okay. Plus you're going to slow us down. We need to keep this video under, right now we're at 12 minutes, oh gosh. Okay. So go ahead, George. Same thing, talaria is accusative plural.
He puts on his winged sandals.
Good. And he wolat.
He flies to
He flies de Kylo,
down
from heaven, into Libya. Don't forget, in plus accusative means into. Good job. Let's keep going.
He
He
finds Aeneas.
And what's Aeneas doing? He's building
The citadel.
the citadel of Carthage. Why is this really so in a sense, you know, we sometimes find it hard to sympathize with Aeneas, modern readers. But why is this so wrong? He's supposed to be building the citadel of Rome. That's his destiny, or Alba Longa or something. That's his destiny. So he's unmindful of his destiny, right? He's building somebody else's citadel. That's the whole problem. Okay. Go ahead. Keep going, Jabari.
He arrives and says, "Hear me, Aeneas."
He approaches him.
He approaches
He
him.
approaches to him, dative. He approaches him. You approach a dative, you run into a dative, yes. And he says, "Hear me, Aeneas."
I am Mercury,
Okay, good.
messenger of the gods.
Okay, good. What case is that? Orum.
Genitive.
Just based on Jabari's translation, what case is it? Genitive. Good job. Oh, here we get another one. Jupiter, Rex, hominum, pater deorum, quae, et pater deorum.
Jupiter, king of the men and father of the gods,
Good. Mintit me.
sent me to you.
Good. He Ubed me.
He orders me
Dikare tibi. Hi. Ooh, this is another good one for a quiz.
to
He orders me to dikare
to say this to you.
Yeah, to say this, accusative plural, to you, dative, singular. If you wanted to be more literal, you might have said to say these things to you, because it is neuter plural. But this is fine. Okay, good job, Jabari. Let's see, can you finish it?
No.
Okay. Noli, don't translate it this way. Be unwilling to remain. Be unwilling to stay. Rather, take it as for what it is, a negative command. Don't.
Stay any longer in Libya.
In Libya. Oh, here it is again, Fati Memor. It's such an important point. Unmindful of your destiny. Unmindful of fate, literally.
Unmindful of fate.
Yes, unmindful of your destiny. Statum ad Italium naviga, command.
Sail at last to
At once, immediately. Statum. We have
sail at once.
a slang word, stat, yeah? I think it comes from this. I think. We have an actual slang word in use
Well, it's
that comes
not
from
really
Latin.
slang, it's more of, okay, there's a word that we learned in English that's like a word that's for a particular, it's like slang but for a particular group, like
Oh.
status for doctor.
Oh, jargon.
Jargon,
Man,
yeah.
You're right. Maybe that's a better way to describe it. Okay.
This is an example of jargon.
Yes, very good. Okay, so I once sailed to Italy and Conde. Conde, what does it mean?
Build.
Found, yes. What does found mean?
Like,
Not really fine. That's why I'm asking.
it's like,
To start, to establish, yes. Good.
and establish a new Troy there.
Excellent, and establish a new Troy. That was excellent. Okay, you guys are good. Okay, any questions? 17 minutes and 36 seconds.